What if your personality is not a fixed trait, but a habit, a series of conditioned thoughts, behaviors, and emotions? What if the life you are living now is not the only version of reality available to you? In his revolutionary book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, Dr. Joe Dispenza, a neuroscientist, researcher, and author, presents a transformative path that integrates quantum physics, neuroscience, brain chemistry, biology, and spirituality. This book invites us to confront a bold yet hopeful premise. You are not hardwired to be a certain way for the rest of your life. Your brain and your body can change, and so can your life. In this script, we'll explore the key insights from the book, supported by relatable examples and practical applications. Whether you're seeking to overcome anxiety, attract abundance, or simply become a more empowered version of yourself, this journey begins within. The science of change. Thought is the language of the brain, and emotion is the language of the body. Every time we think a thought, our brain creates a chemical. If we think happy thoughts, we feel joy. If we think anxious thoughts, our body responds with stress hormones. Over time, we become addicted to these emotional states. We are literally memorizing a certain way of being. Example, someone who always worries about failure becomes addicted to that fear. Their body expects it every day, and their brain wires itself to seek it. Dr. Dispenza explains how we can break this cycle by becoming aware of our inner dialogue and challenging it. The process starts with observation, catching ourselves in the act of thinking the same self-defeating thoughts and stopping them. The power of neuroplasticity. Our brains are not fixed. Neuroplasticity is the ability of the brain to rewire itself. When we repeatedly think new thoughts and reinforce them with feeling, we create new neural pathways. Eventually, the old pathways, those that supported fear, insecurity, and doubt, fade away. Example, if you constantly visualize yourself succeeding, solving problems, and remaining calm, you eventually become that person, not through magic, but through the science of brain change. 2. Quantum You, the world of possibilities. You are more than matter. In the Newtonian model, the universe is made of solid objects that interact through physical forces, but the quantum model teaches us that everything is energy. Your thoughts, emotions, and intentions send signals into the quantum field, a realm of infinite possibilities. Dispenza's message. To change your life, you must think greater than your current environment, you must act greater than your circumstances, and most importantly, you must feel greater than your emotional conditioning. This is not just inspiration, it's physics. When your energy shifts, your experience shifts. The observer effect quantum experiments show that particles behave differently when observed. This means that your attention influences outcomes. Dr. Dispenza challenges us to observe our own lives with clarity and consciously focus on the version of reality we want to experience. Example, when you stop identifying as "I'm always anxious" and begin observing yourself as someone overcoming anxiety, you collapse one possibility and bring another into being. 3. Breaking the habit, a roadmap to transformation. Identify the old self list, the thoughts you think daily. I'm not good enough. Life is hard. I'll never change. List your recurring emotions, frustration, guilt, fear. List your behaviors, procrastination, avoiding risk, lashing out. Now ask, who do I want to be instead? Exercise, write down your ideal self's thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Begin living as if you are already that person. Meditations that Transform. Dispenza outlines powerful meditations to help shift from the analytical mind to the subconscious. In these deep states, you can reprogram beliefs, let go of the past, and condition your body to a new emotional state. Example, morning meditation. Today I will be grateful, calm, productive. Visualize it, feel it. Let your brain and body memorize the new state. Evening meditation. Reflect. Did I live as my new self today? Where did I fall into old patterns? Can I forgive and improve tomorrow? Becoming nobody true, transformation happens when we lose our identity, when we become nobody, no one, no thing, nowhere in no time. In this void, we are free of ego. It's here, in this stillness, where the greatest creation occurs. Dispenza's meditations guide you to disconnect from the external world, reconnect with possibility, energize the blueprint of your future self. Part 4. The Science in Action, Real-Life Stories. Dr. Dispenza shares stories of people who healed chronic diseases, reversed emotional trauma, or attracted career breakthroughs, all by applying this method. These were not miracles. They were outcomes of consistent internal work. Example: a woman with fibromyalgia who meditated daily, visualized health, and emotionally practiced feeling well, eventually healed her condition entirely. These stories prove change is not only possible, it's inevitable when you apply the formula. Conclusion: breaking the habit of being yourself is not about wishful thinking. It's a science-backed roadmap for becoming the version of yourself you've always wanted to be. You don't need to be a prisoner of your past. You don't need to stay stuck in anxiety, fear, or limitation. The moment you change your mind, your body and your life begin to change too. So ask yourself, who do you want to be? And what are you waiting for? Because the greatest habit you'll ever break is being your old self. And the greatest habit you'll ever create is becoming your true limitless self. Be part of our journey. If you find our content valuable and inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Your support motivates us to keep going and bring you the best content, so don't forget to leave a like and share the video with those who might benefit.